cool. I want to be their friends.
Because you're stoned.
I'm gonna go back and check the other podcasts to see if you chatting shit about me yet too.
Okay. Oh my god, yo, how about I switch to Earth? Earth, I don't know how you see Earth, man. Holy fuck.
I went hard late.
Earth to complete some tank styles.
All right, we're getting started, guys. Hey, you're listening to episode 24 of the DCUO Project Podcast. We have a packed studio house tonight. I'm Count Shockula, your host. Man, it's going to take a while. Joining me is, as usual, Vagrant from the PC side. We've got Crappy Heels from the PS3. We've got Kaiser, a.k.a. Night Siege. Also joining us tonight is PlagueViper from the PC. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. And from the European server for the PS3, we've got the Trouble Twins, the notorious Smile Before Death, and we've got the Legend Orbit in the house. So welcome, everyone.
I like that.
What'd you say?
All right.
Well, of course you're talking him up.
The next legend is Orbit.
Get that shit out of here.
Did they sue you? Hey, Orbit, have they sued you yet?
No, they haven't. No one's actually said anything about that. So no, absolutely no one said anything about that.
Well, now you've said that.
But now you have.
They're not going to. We're just busting your balls, man. We're just messing with you. But
cool.
yeah, my intro was a little rough, but oh well. Yeah, just have to bear with me. This is update 24. We've got we should have a pretty good show for you tonight.
Update 24.
Oh, this is episode 24. I'm sorry.
Have you
Too
been,
much time in, bro.
Whiskey already?
you been drinking?
I'm a little out of it tonight, so no, I'm fine. We'll get through it. So anyway, where do you guys want to start? You guys want to start with some of the new controversies going on with the game, or do we want to address?
Let's get right into that shit.
Do we want to address some of the
Blue and red lanterns.
some of the shit talking that's going on? Do we want to? What do we want to address first?
Well, if we get into that, we'll never stop. So we best get some proper detail out first.
Yeah, that's true. That's a
You
good
know,
point. Always business first, right?
This guy.
We're a serious podcast here, so business first.
I know. Everybody start reading off the notes.
Stick to the
You
script,
think we
man.
can get Ben Stein to read it for us?
Oh well.
Breaking the
Geez, you
fourth
guys
wall
are
here.
dicks already. Come on.
I want to welcome everyone that is joining us on the Twitch channel right now. Unfortunately, I can't interact with you guys because my piece of shit Mac, my power went out earlier. My Mac just crapped out on me, so I can't even get it started.
I don't know what you do to that, Mac.
My power went out. It's a piece of junk.
So
Don't buy Apple products except iPhones. They're decent.
Listen, I've had a Mac for 6 years, and iTunes was the first program to ever freeze in 6 years on my Mac. I've never had anything freeze before. That was the first thing.
So if you're on the
I've got a
Twitch,
Mac. I love it.
if you're
How
on the
sticky
Twitch
is your
channel,
keyboard right
I
now?
can't respond to what you're saying. So talk amongst yourselves or whatever, or I don't know what to tell you.
I'll go to Twitch and I'll tell you what people are saying.
That's fine. So anyway, up on the screen now, I got our first kind of little piece of news that they dropped. It says unlock alt character feats with replay badges. Can't talk tonight. What do we all feel about that? I kind of wanted to go around the room a little bit, get everyone's.
Giving out hand jobs.
No. Before you go around the room,
Okay.
what do you mean? What do you mean replays for feats?
Basically, this is what Spittle said. This is what's in the pipeline. For any of your alt characters, if you've completed a feat on your main, you can unlock that same feat on your alt since you've already completed it by using replay badges. Like if you do the 500 duos on your main and you got an alt character, you can spend replay badges and get that 50-point feat without doing it since you earned it already.
Whoa.
But we don't know
That's what's
which
coming.
feats are going to be included, and I was going to kind of bring that up here in just a little bit. What kind of feats are going to be included? Because I know it won't be all of the feats.
I think
already
it's going to be
said-
all of them.
He already said that cross-faction feats are not going to be applied.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably a given. That would be the same thing as a faction respec. That would potentially kill the villain side.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and explain what you mean by cross-faction feats for people that don't know what you're talking about, Glenn.
If they don't
Okay,
know what
so
we're
there's a
talking
couple
about,
of
they should
feats.
get a clue. Jesus.
Well, there's a couple of feats that are hero specific and a couple of feats that are villain specific. You know, like do 25 villainous acts or do 25 heroic deeds.
Right.
Those are not going to be buyable from a different faction. So say you have a hero, you would not be able to buy the 25 villainous acts feat.
Or also like something like the heroes get to level 30 as with Superman as your mentor. Getting the level 30 as with Lex as your mentor does not count.
Yep.
So can
You
I
wanna be able to
create a
cross that
hero
over.
and then get all my skill points on him?
But that kind of goes without saying. I mean,
But some feats would
How
be
about-
cross-faction because we share some alerts in some raids.
Yeah.
So you're saying that I can make a hero and then have all my skill points on him?
Not
It's
all
gonna.
of
It
them,
would
but
cost
some of
you.
them.
It would cost you a shit ton of replay badges.
Not
don't
all
know
of them,
how much
but
it's
I
gonna cost
could
yet.
potentially do that though.
The grindy feats are what's going to be most bought.
like the
Things
Gathering.
Yeah, gathering,
Yeah.
defeat 5,000 Paradox Reapers, do 500 bounties, do 500 alerts.
Now, the one that's interesting to me is the one that's going to save people money because they said, like movement-based feats and stuff. Like on my main, I can get the feat for reaching level whatever as a tank, or the other race feats. People can do those without actually respecing movement modes.
Yeah.
Like
Well-
they said, all the movement stuff would be and stuff like that would go.
Well, they
hand in
figure
hand.
they're going to make more money this way. I mean, they make a little bit of money off of people that do that
A little bit of
switch
money.
movement powers, powers to get feats for styles, and so
Well,
on.
I got a suggestion right now. Then
All
I want to
right.
finish a few style feats. Why are you still wasting this time by putting vault tickets in the broker? I want the vault to be replayed with replay badges. I want my sharpshooter legs.
Yeah, so how about this? Can I make a character on the EU server and then get skill points on him by buying them with replay badges?
No, you can't.
No,
do-
you'd have to be on the same server.
It's
Oh, it has
account,
to be on the same
account
server.
/ server bound.
Got it, because then I could go on and I could show Smile and Orbit who's the real PvP champ.
Oh no!
Oh
No,
God!
I'm just
We
kidding.
both-
I wouldn't even attempt
we
that.
both-
What are you
terrible at
talking about?
PvP.
I'm just going to take my hard light guy on the hero side, and I'm going to show certain somebodies how you really PvP.
All right. Let's.
It would cost so many replays, like 9,000 dodge
Yeah, man,
to
how
get,
many-
Well, we don't know
like
how
much
150
it
skill
costs,
points.
Yeah,
Is
what
it
do we
50
think
gonna
the
be
price?
50 plays?
I can
Probably
see
12,
them.
12
I-
per feet, do you reckon?
Too damn much.
No, I can see them doing what the points are, or what is gonna cost. So like a 50-point feat is gonna cost 50 replay badges.
No. Actually, someone said that
Ooh.
in the forum thread,
Right.
like 10 for 10, 25 for 25, and Spittle responded,
With
with
a
this
cryptic-
estimate, you would lose the showcase showdown. So that's either under significantly or over. It's not going to be even.
Well, I think he's referencing that that's too expensive. That it's going to be cheaper. Like 50 is not going to be 50. I'd
I
imagine
don't
50 is
know,
going to be
I
25.
I'm all for cheaper because people.
No, in
do
DC,
this,
they're
so.
just money grubbing bastards.
12 per feet, I think. is a good
What'd you say, Orbit?
350
I
replays.
reckon 12 per feet.
Yeah, but I'm
12.
sure the
Like resetting a duo or something.
right. But I'm sure the higher the feet value, the more
PvP
replays it's
bucks,
going to
sorry.
cost. I'm sure. I mean, maybe not. It wouldn't make much sense not to do that though, but I don't know.
When
Loads
was
of
sense
people will
ever
do that.
involved?
They will make loads of money off
Oh, they're going to
doing
make
that.
for
rubbing their
people
hands
that care
together.
about their alts, they're going to make a truckload of money. You're right about that.
I feel bad for the lazy people though.
Well, I'm lazy. I
No,
mean,
I mean the people. Let's take. Let me throw some numbers at it. Say you got 40 people. 20 have like 70 skill points, and 20 have 40. I mean 140. Instead of only half the people being above them, there's going to be a lot more people using replays to be above 140. Like the people haven't grinded their skill points, and now with skill point inspection, there's going to be a lot of people higher than them. It's going to be harder
Right.
for people to be doing shit.
What's wrong with just doing the stuff and getting the feats?
that's
What
what I don't
happened there?
understand.
This is like a game that you play. It's not like Call of Duty or Battlefield. You just get on it and it doesn't matter how long you play. Like you have to put a lot of time into a game like this.
Right.
And everything they do, and everything they've been doing lately, it just kind of like takes away from putting the time into the game
Well,
that
well,
like, all of us have put into the game. I mean, I'm
You
not
see-
cranky because I put in the time and someone else doesn't have to, but like it just kind of takes out learning your role and like learning how to play the game good.
What
I
they
didn't
need
get
to
good
do-
by fucking skipping all
What
the
they
all
need
the
to do
content.
is go back and put out what they promised forever ago, role tutorials.
Well, that's supposedly coming with PS4.
What do
You
you
know,
mean?
I'm
role
50-50 with
tutorials?
Crappy,
Yeah.
but I'm 50-50 with Crappy, but come on, feats are like 25,000 gathers. I don't mind that being purchasable.
I don't
I
mind that
mind
being
stuff
purchasable
doing
that over
that,
and over.
But I mind like
I kind of
in-game
bothered to do
play.
that once.
Like the prime feats, when you're that proper gear, the prime feats decently hard to get. You know, like the no tag out feat and everything. Like they were decently hard to get. No, like nowadays, like I don't know, if you skip that stuff, I don't know.
Well, I
Even
don't
though
think
you've
that
even
should
if
be.
You've already done it.
Yeah, I think you're going to
reason they
have
have
to have
all-
already done it, though.
The
You
reason
are,
they have
yeah,
it
you have to
else.
have already unlocked the feat on
Oh.
one character, but I don't think stuff like the Prime, the no tag out feat should even apply to being able to buy that with a replay badge. It should be just the grindable feats, in my
Great
opinion.
feats, you should
Wanna
have
make-
to do them again.
Want to make all the feats, every single feat, always switch over for free with no replays involved, so you can just have as many alts as you want.
That's what people want, but that's not going to happen. But
God forbid.
And
it would
Feats
happen.
weren't part of progression. Even though Spittle says skill points are not part of progression, just about all of us here, I think, would disagree.
I would
Oh, yeah.
disagree with that.
Skill points are a huge bonus.
It's a permanent statistic. It's not like you're getting some kind of style for the feat. Like you get this feat and you get a certain style that no one else has if they don't have the feat, or a pet. It's getting a stat that is bound to your character. I mean, it's a stat that helps you in the game. So I think they need to be careful where they're going with this. You know what I mean?
I think
Even-
they should
even
still
Spittle
revisit
was
it,
just
put it to a
like-
percentage.
Spittle was just like, dude, this is not part of progression. Combat rating is. End of story. And I was like,
I
yeah.
disagree with that.
And
It is in
I
a
do.
way. Think of it this way. I don't have a lot of skill points. I have 149, but when I heal, I'm able to spec into all my health plus some of the new health innates, and I have 20 under 6 grand health. Now, if I didn't have that health spec'd into all the stuff in Paradox and Wave, like all the stuff that are one-shots hit you for like 5,500, 56, 5,700. Now, I lived through most of that because I have those extra skill points in the health.
Yeah, how can you,
You know, but
say
if
that's
you-
not progressing your character when it
If you don't
builds
have
your
that,
health?
your survivability sucks.
Yeah, when you have a statistic you buy with skill points that add to the health of your character, that is helping progress your character.
Yeah.
Period.
It
Once
keeps me
you've
alive.
got the best gear, it's the only way to progress.
Right. Exactly. I mean, skill points are a big deal. That's why people shout them out when they're trying to get into content. I have this many skill points.
I just shout my name and everyone's like, "Oh my god, let me get this guy."
not to mention, how can
Don't run with that, idiot.
Get it,
Don't
I'm
run.
Spittle, I would have to say Spittle is contradicting himself, because why even put in a skill point inspection if it's not progression?
Right.
Are
That's
you in
that's
an
going to be our
empty room
next
by
topic.
yourself?
But
You have an echo like you're in a jail cell.
yeah.
It's because my mic's probably picking him up.
Yeah.
You need to
Blake's
quiet
right.
out down there, Glenn. You're yelling too much. You're picking up on your buddy's mic there. So
No, it sounds fine on my end. It just
no,
sounds
it's
like,
okay.
It
just
wouldn't be
sounds
so
like you're
bad
like
if his head wasn't in my lap.
I knew that was coming.
Man,
Good.
PlagueViper is always making these gay jokes. Like, he must love it or something.
Well, you guys live together.
You
I mean,
love it.
you guys live
You know
together.
you
I mean,
love it.
I know Smile and Orbit are gonna move in together. I think.
They should come over to our house.
They have just a big DCUO crib, man.
you try to
Who
catch
lives
Glenn
together?
walking out of the shower naked.
We see Super Hypocrite coming to the door delivering pizzas. You know, we just steal the
Super
pizza from him, kick him down the
This
stairs.
sounds like
you
an
know.
episode of the Twilight Zone right now.
You go.
Nimbus Yosh delivering Dominoes.
How come you guys have beef with the Daddy's house? I don't really know the story.
Well, Super Hypocrite? Oh, I don't
Yeah.
know. I just.
I like him. I think he's a great guy.
Oh my God, Crappy,
I really do.
Crappy.
Shut up and get high.
Somebody needs to. You need to stop smoking weed. It makes
No,
you too
no,
nice
it's like
of a
that
person.
Snickers commercial. You're not yourself when you're hungry. Go get a pretzel burger.
That's a good one, Kaiser. You watch way too much television, by the way.
If
But
I
anyway.
said the things I
Eh.
wanted to say, this show would be awesome. But like the things that come out of my mouth, you can't say the things that come out of my mouth on the internet. They're for only if you're in our raid and you hear the stuff that comes out of my mouth.
It's not the things that come out of your mouth that
Here we
Brian
go.
makes. It's the things that go in your mouth.
The things that go
If you didn't say it, I was going to.
Somebody had to go there.
Yeah. Well, Smile and Orbit, we haven't heard from you about this. Let me hear what you have to say about this replay badge controversy. Because they are polling the community on the forums.
polling the community.
I think they should stop. I think they should stop concentrating on making more money and concentrating on implementing more content.
Oh,
Well, it kind of goes hand in hand.
That's
And
what
bigger
I-
universe. I'm just being honest.
Yeah. No, yeah, I hear you.
I mean,
I've-
come from
Yeah, but more money to the game means the game lives on. You know what I mean?
If they
It's-
put out
Well,
content
wait.
for
Let me
we spend more money replaying it.
let me touch upon this because there's a big problem with making money and then putting out content because we already see that they're trying to make money a little too much and it's starting to affect content.
Right.
T5 bounty is a prime example of them trying to implement replay badges in our face way too much.
Right.
And the
I
Raven
agree
Bounty is
with that.
super weak. The Raven Bounty should fuck you up. I could kill the Raven Bounty by myself in DPS stance. Like, you shouldn't be able to do that.
Should not be that easy.
Yeah, it should
not
have been
be
a lot more
weekly.
difficult. I agree with that.
It should not have been a weekly.
Yeah.
It should have been a daily like all the other bounties.
It should have been hard, man. Like those T4 bounties, that one dude at the
Yeah,
small
the
region
T4 bounties back
Strikers
then were
Island
pretty
would
hard. They're
fucking
still.
shit on you, man. That little dude.
Oh my
Static
gosh!
shock.
Are you talking about
we
the
were like,
policeman?
oh man.
Are you talking about the policeman T4 bounty?
Yeah,
he would
that-
fuck you
that
up.
little guy, man, he would fuck you up. He was no joke.
He's like a Nexus boss.
I thought he was easy. I was like, oh look, this little
No,
cute.
no.
You know?
No,
and
he's
then
tough.
he does like that gas.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're talking about the
Cloud thing.
Strikers Island bounty
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
villain side.
That
yeah.
gas cloud back in T4 would tick for like 2000s,
Yeah,
and
it's
he would
no
he would
joke.
play that out of nowhere and
Yeah.
just like wipe the whole group.
Game over.
Well, I think if they were going to make the Raven drop, the corrupted, or is it exalted, the exalted style
Exalted.
drop,
Villain
if
side.
they're going to make it 1 in 4 chance, they should have made it a daily bounty.
Yeah.
But like I said, they had this plan, for people to purchase replay badges, which I'm
It's
all
just-
for another revenue stream for the game, but don't let it affect the game that much, like Glenn was saying earlier.
It's affecting the game way too much right now.
Yeah,
And
I agree. So they need to
It's
kind of
getting-
find a middle ground on how to get a revenue stream for the game, but don't actually affect the progression of the characters.
Now, I actually don't mind the replay badges being as a currency to buy feats for your account, since you have to earn it in the first place. I don't
Right.
mind that. Because this means that replay badges can actually be implemented as a different way to spend and buy different things in the
I
future.
mind the raid
Right.
feeds, and let me tell you my reason. All right, say your main is mental. All right, now you make this new character, and but I don't fucking know. We'll say it's fire, and your new character is fire. Now you don't know fire as good as you know mental. You know what I mean? Because you're just learning.
Right.
And now maybe you're not good enough with fire that you could do the no tag out feat in prime because you're just not that skilled with it. You don't know the loadout, you don't know what to use with it, blah blah blah. So now you buy that feat, but you're not that good.
You're dumbing
Even
down
though
the
you
game.
have that feat. You know what I mean? So
Right.
that's a good point.
you didn't really do the no tag out feat. You know what I mean? Because you can't.
Right.
I can't. I'm sorry, I'm high. I can't even think. I lost my train of thought. Like, you know what I mean? Whereas if you did the no tag out feat and like work to do it with fire,
Yeah,
you would learn your role better. You know what I
Right.
mean? And you would learn which powers to use and what combination and whatnot.
Well, it
You know what
definitely
I mean?
dumbs the game down a little bit.
It really does. Like,
Yeah.
see, just little things like that will make you a better player. You know,
Right.
doing those certain feats. You know, not all the feats, but like just doing certain of them. Like it gives you good team strategy and stuff. Like the bridge and FOS. Like even though that's not nothing hard, like people still fail at that. People in full T5 fail at the bridge in FOS2 because they got walked through shit.
Right.
No, that's pathetic.
That's a video in itself, really. Tier 5 players losing on that.
That's true.
Oh.
See, you always get video ideas when you come on our show, man. You know that.
Gonna have to stand on that bridge.
So, Orbit, we haven't really heard from you. What do you think about it?
I don't think it will make too much difference. I mean, like you said, you'll have to have done the feat on your main or on a character before, and you know, like I've got a couple of volts, so I probably won't bother.
Right.
Like, waste the replays.
Yeah. See, I don't run an alt. I don't really have time, so I'm lucky to have time to run one guy. But yeah, it's really a non-issue with me as far as if they don't get carried away with it. It should be certain feats. So
I think it will be certain feats.
There's one more thing I want to talk about, and that's basically there was a post on forums talking about how this year we only get 3 spooky bites.
Right.
And it takes a whole bunch to get everything, which technically
but if we got the same amount we got last year, we wouldn't have to replay the fucking shit out of it.
That's what he's getting at. I
yeah.
have a feeling.
And then Meps was like, but you don't have to get everything. You could just replay it if you want everything. It's not that
bullshit,
bad.
That's bullshit.
Buy our replay badges.
That's what I'm saying. They really need to stop doing that because they're going to lose customers that way.
Yeah.
This game is supposed to be... The thing is that we already spend $15 a month. Why do we need to spend more? It should be totally optional.
Right.
But it's becoming mandatory.
I want the skill feats to be worth more, so that there's more incentive to go get them.
Right. I'm getting tired of all these 10-point feats everywhere.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not because they're trying to slow
at.
it down. They're trying to slow it down with making everything only a 10-point feat.
So like certain characters don't get too powerful. But then again, skill points don't matter.
They're trying not to inflate
the
cap.
This is the thing. That's why I said they should have just revisited and went to a percentage value on this. They need to make the skill points mean more than they do.
You know, skill points don't make you better, though.
They don't, but they need to mean. We're still getting.
Well, I did a video about that.
I think they should. I think
I'm on
they
a
should.
50-50 thing with this. I care, but I don't. You know what I mean? Because on my alt, I have less skill points, but I perform better than people with twice the skill points than me. So, like, I mean, they do matter, but they don't. Like, I don't have as much health for their survivability, but I still have. I got like 100.
Yeah, equal players though skill matter. If skill is equal,
then
like the guy with the skill points is gonna win.
People.
So
yeah,
I think less stats on gear, more stats on skill points, so that there's higher incentive to go back and do those feats, so that they force people into seeing their game instead of missing out on all this content when you join years after it's WoW size, and you're like, well, I don't want to go do that crap. That'd take 6 months. But if they slow down the amount of feats and increase each of them's worth and reduce the amount of stats on gear, then, you know, people who have spent the time to actually take the game serious will have a little bit of an advantage instead of, oh, well, I spent 6 months getting all of these feats in the whole game, but it doesn't really matter, so I guess I'll quit and go play something more fun.
Right.
Well, that was my idea on the percentage value on skill points, making them worth more. Like, instead of dumbing down the gear, just making it like every time your stats go up, being percentage value, they just mean more and more, making people go out and get them because they make that much of a difference.
Yeah, I really like the percentage thing because that works with gear as you get geared as well.
Well, another thing they kind of goofed up on with T5 is that it was such an inflation in stats. It was ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of am thinking of like how you said with Guild Wars 2, all the content scales. When you do lower content, like I did something like 2 weeks ago, I did like FOS or something, FOS 3, and I was like, dude, this is way too easy.
Yeah, you got guys that can solo the thing now almost.
I could just stand there and not do anything. And
so they're trying to slow the character progression down a little bit, like he's saying. You know, it's definitely trying to. You know,
well, here's the problem: they're never going to do level scaling.
No.
And here's why.
DCUO.
If Kondak was as hard as Tier 5, level scale to you, and you only still got Marks of Triumph out of it, people aren't going to be like, yeah, let's go do Contact. They're just going to be even less people doing it. And they're not going to make stuff that scales, give you marks of reality, because then they won't make replays.
Oh, it's not going to change the marks, Kaiser.
For reality.
What about making everything triumph in the amount that you get based off of your CR?
Then you would have so much content to do the triumph, they wouldn't make as much.
That's a good idea.
That's not a bad idea.
How would that work when you have like groups of? You'd have to average it out.
You wouldn't have to. You could go do an old raid. You could do an old gear, an old raid in tier 5, and you would get, say, 100 triumph.
What about mixed groups?
What he's saying is, say 17
Why not?
CR 100 and one person is CR 30. He can get, or no, what's the thing? CR 43 to get in?
43. Yeah.
What's the 43 dude do?
He would get less. Like the gear is scaled off of your overall progression instead of just static values. So if you want to do,
how would you scale the enemies for that?
Percentage of your health based on hits. Their damage to a percentage of your health plus a static value and a minus and a smaller percentage.
You're getting complicated on it now.
Even more because
if we did that, then all the people that suck that have T5 couldn't steamroll through Conduct and feel superior.
Oh no! Don't take that away from them. No, Johnny, no.
Well, I was also gonna say, then groups of like tier 5 and mixed with like tier 1. The tier 1 guys are gonna suck too much to where they can barely fight anything. They're absolutely useless.
Yeah, they could never do that. I don't even
need
care
another
about
situation.
That.
We don't need another fiasco situation where you got Gates noobs who can't even go back and beat FOS2.
I like the idea of groups being able to do old content no matter what gear you in, and it be the same amount of difficulty for everybody. But the people who are lower can't just go up and do, Nexus. That way, everything's kind of hard and relevant, so that it's still worth doing.
Well, it keeps content relevant.
Good.
Yeah.
They should just make everything in Conduct one-shot if you wear T5.
And if all of the damage was based off of your overall off of percentages, then like something that hits the level the fresh 45 CR is gonna do the same amount on his physical bar. Like it's still gonna hit him for the same amount, but it'll be technically more damage on somebody else. But it would
that
all
would be a lot
same.
of computing to be doing.
Well, it's for one, it's never going to happen. We're just talking hypothetical
I like to go
here.
through and cream with the fucking. I like to cream pie the shit out of the other raids. Who cares? It's fun.
Makes Crappy feel good about himself,
It's awesome. I can feel like I'm skilled. Take that, FOS3.
Well, you guys want to move on to the next? Because
Sure.
Unless you guys have something more to.
Just penis, I think we're good.
Ooh.
Penis.
I know why Glenn likes you now.
Take him to Lapland.
Well, the next thing they're talking about is skill point and CR inspection.
Oh yes.
And is it good or bad for the game? I guess.
Yeah, you're
in the next
totally off center. Jesus.
I guess in the next DLC, you're going to be able to see you're going to be able to inspect the guy's skill points, and you're going to be able to have access to what his CR is. You're going to have that information.
That's good.
I'm not going to get into any Nexus group ever again that's not Guild Run.
Yeah, you just gotta raise your CR. But let's start. Is that good or bad for the game? Let's start with the European guys this time.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing because it's good to know who you're taking with you in like a Paradox run, for example. You might have the CR, but does he have the skill points like you were saying earlier? A lot of skill points represents an experienced player, a bit like Corbett and myself and whoever's got a good amount of skill points. It showcases we played the game, we've grinded to get the feats.
Dedication.
The dedication.
Right.
It means hard working rather than some new player just coming on, getting the gear, because they can get the gear within 2 to 3 weeks, maybe, easy stuff.
Right.
And lack the experience of tacticals and strategy and teamwork and stuff like that. So I think it would be good to know, but at the same time, not so good for noobs, but that's life.
No, it's definitely going to bump up the elitism of the game a little bit. Orbit won't be able to lie about his skill points anymore either. Saying he's got 170 skill points, I'm gonna definitely inspect you there.
I'm cutting it now, buddy.
What a maroon.
I love the idea. I think it's a great idea.
You like that idea?
Finally, yeah. This is like for me, I've got 1.6 166. So it's like kind of like showing it off a little bit.
There you go. It's like,
So,
oh, we don't believe you, man.
Inspect
it's like,
me.
hey, inspect. Yeah, that way.
People inspect me all day long and accidentally open trades most times.
It's like, you don't have 100 CR. Yeah, we'll see
Or
if you
it's
do.
that guy who's gonna inspect everyone and just giggle at them.
Well, I
Get the fuck
pugged.
away from me. Don't stand by me, bitch. You got 100 skill points.
Actually,
Outta
I
here.
pugged Nexus last night. I did a pug run of Nexus. We got to the final boss, and one guy got tired. He had to go to sleep. We brought in a DPS. He said he was 97 CR. And then when we started the battle, he had no idea what he was doing with the shields. And we were like, have you ever been in here before? And he goes, I'll be honest with you, no, my CR is actually 91.
Oh God.
He goes,
That would've
please.
kicked him
He goes,
right out.
please don't keep me. And we tried it one more time. He got the shield again. Didn't know what to do. So we said, hey, can you excuse yourself from the instance? We didn't kick him, but we said, can you excuse yourself? And he's like, okay, I understand. It's like,
So
don't
you
lie
pretty
about
much
your.
kicked him.
I would have kicked him. You're
Yeah.
way too nice.
So
If he
Plague
didn't lie,
Viper and
I would have been cool with it.
Plague Viper and Vagrant. What do you guys think about this idea of the skill point? I want to hear from you.
I think it's great. I agree with all the points that have been said, except that I'm a lazy muffle, and I've only got 85 skill points and a 90 CR. And I do exactly what happened to you the other night. But I go in and I get top DPS and least damage taken. That's the difference. So I'm going to get screwed because now people will be able to check.
Okay. All right.
So
How'd this guy even get on here? Jeez.
crap. Come fight
Crappy.
me. You'll find out real quick why.
Oh, crappy. That's
You'll
terrible.
find out real
How
quick.
could you play this game with only 85?
He hasn't been playing that long. He told you that. Hasn't been
I
playing
know.
the
I'm
game
just
that
making.
long.
I'm just having a little fun.
That's more skill points.
Hey, if
I'm a
he's
re-
passionate
I'm a
about the
recent
game,
convert.
that's all I care about. I don't.
You must be the woman over the house between you and Glenn. Glenn seems like he has more time to play the game, and you have more time to.
Yeah, somebody's out working
Oh.
and somebody's sitting at home playing the game.
It's actually
You two
reversed.
actually live together.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
roommates. Orbit, Vagrant, and Plague Viper are roommates.
If you want to call it that.
Top and tail.
Domestic partnership.
Partner. There you go.
Yeah, but not so much, no.
Do you guys ever fight? I don't mean sexually.
I don't like where this is going.
Are you two actually gay or?
No, no. They're college.
No.
They're college students, man. They,
Oh, okay.
Oh, we just totally turned it right around.
No,
Orbit's
they
like, are you guys actually gay?
Are you actually English, or is that just a fake accent?
Orbit's getting uncomfortable being around you guys. You didn't know if you guys are straight or not.
Well, Crappy's homophobic, so you have to.
I don't mind gay people as long as they don't try to touch my dick. Gay, I have no problem.
Because that happens
If
so
you start
often that
in
that's
my
a thing.
face, then we're gonna have a problem.
You meet a gay guy in the street and he's like, "Hey, can I touch your cock?" That's exactly how that goes.
No, but like if you were at the bar and you were drunk and you start to rub it, like no, don't be.
Sounds like someone's
Oh, Crappy, you
experienced
think
it.
about
You
it.
got
You know
some
you would.
emotional
What
scars.
bars are
don't you?
you going to?
Gay, and I'll make gay and dick jokes all fucking night with you. But don't try to penetrate me. That's fucking gay.
Don't try to penetrate me.
So, Vagrant, what do you think of it?
The skill point effect?
Yeah. No, not of going to the
Whether
bar.
people got gay or
Not
not.
going to the bar having guys. I'm talking about the skill points. We're getting
How
back
did we
on
get on
track
butt
here.
sex all of a sudden? Damn it.
I don't
not-
want to know.
Or make eye contact.
The train's going off the track here. Go.
With butt sex.
Surprise!
No
That's
opinion?
not my finger.
No opinion about it.
Okay, I don't really think it's going to be a bad thing. It kind of needs to be done. It's definitely going to create way more elitism. I agree with that.
Get people actually getting out and doing skill plays though.
Right. There you go. That's true. It'll get people motivated to get their skill points up. That's a good
It'll
point.
get people motivated to buy them.
People
and make
will actually go
plays.
back. People will actually go back and rerun old content or do the content in the first dang place.
No, Crappy's got a point though. That could be all part of the
Well, of course
the
it
business
is.
plan.
Motivate
You
them to
need
buy
high
the
skill
stuff
points,
they're
and if you want an alt, you better pay for them replays to open up those feats. That kind of makes sense
So
now.
Kaiser and Crappy, what do you guys think?
I think it's got good points and bad points. Depends how much out of control the elitism gets.
Yeah.
That's because you don't even have 100 skill points. Jeez.
I got 141.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I'm about to hit 148, so
I need
got-
to get this 150, so I don't feel like such a noob.
Man,
I could get to the mid.
149 is a
I
terrible.
could get a few more, but I don't feel like buying power respecs to get the tank and healer feats on my main.
you got to start running some PvP, bro.
I've run enough PvP. I just got to finish punchline. I've got like half a set.
Yeah, same here.
We got to remember that's
Oh,
gonna...
wait. Here's another topic we can cover.
You didn't ask me my opinion.
Yeah, I
actually.
did. I said
Shut-
Crappy and
shut the-
Kaiser.
My
Shut the
God.
fuck up, Crappy. Shut the fuck up. for
Here's
a
my
second.
opinion.
No, let Crappy have
Here's
his.
my opinion. I like it. I think it's cool. 'Cause then you can see
All right,
if
that's
people
it.
are lying.
Yeah.
And then on
That's
the other hand, like I don't care if you have a low CR and your skill points suck and you want to join my group. That's cool because usually we have the manpower to pick it up. But don't come in my group and lie about it. You
Yeah,
know,
don't
if you're
lie about
honest,
it. Yeah.
we will legitly try you out if you're honest. You know what I mean? But like, if we go in and you are causing us to fail, then we'll have to let you go. But like, if you just say, "Hey,
You're
I'm
fired.
a little undergeared or my skill points are low," I'm not going to judge you based off that. You know, because you could be a good player.
And maybe you
See,
just don't have time to play the game as much as some people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I always give those people a shot, but it's
Yeah.
when they lie. That's when I don't like it. You don't.
Well, we
need to-
gave that guy last night a shot. He just didn't know what he was doing with the shields. He
Mm-hmm.
said he had ran it 8 times, and it's obvious he had never been in there. And then he admitted he had never been in there before. He was just trying to get gear.
the shield, man. Those people will screw your group up with the shield too,
Yeah.
especially if they get it. You know.
He didn't have any clue. For one, he didn't have a mic. He was probably premium, which is nothing wrong with that. But
Premium.
he didn't have a
Here we
mic.
go.
He
You
was
guys-
typing all of this. So
I think you guys are being way
Oh, he
too
was
hopeful.
typing, he didn't even have a mic. I hate those people.
I've
Being-
just got to say this. If they're giving us this CR inspection like this, we need to have a bigger chat box implemented because I swear, come November 15th, it's going to be need
PS4.
people for Nexus, 100 CR, 150 skill points, PS4 only. Will inspect. Please report to the tech wing or whatever for inspection. prior
That's
to going
exactly
in.
how I see it going
It's
down.
go-
You guys are
it's
being
gonna happen.
way too hopeful. We already got people 90 CR for FOS 1 or get the fuck out. It's just
Yeah.
yeah.
people are already elitist and now they've got another tool. So the badgering is going to get worse.
Yeah.
But the quality of the raids you actually get into might be a little better.
True. That's true.
They also might take 3 hours to form.
That-
Then
right.
everyone goes to bed.
Hey, look at it this way. At least we'll be able to tell who's bought their feats. When you go on an open world and you run into like a level 10 and he's got like 80 skill points. You
Hey, now.
know.
I know.
When you see that level
It's a
10 with
shitload
that,
of replays that level 10's used.
yeah. Yeah. We don't even know what the price is going to be yet. So
It's gonna be pretty hefty to get a whole bunch.
I
can
think
s-
so.
I can see that coming.
Yeah. It's probably going to open up
I think
the.
it's mainly just for like you said, those grinding ones.
Yeah, I hope
Yeah.
that's what it's just for. You know, I mean,
I hope. I agree with you 100% on that.
and if you're good enough to get the raid feats, then it should be no sweat off your back just to go and do those raids and get the feats. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that
so I
saves
don't
you
see,
money.
I don't
That
see
saves
the
you
big
money
deal.
in the long run.
If you
What, not sucking? Yeah, that saves a lot of money.
If you farm
Crappy's out a lot.
25,000 exobits on one character, I wouldn't expect you to do that on a second
Yeah,
character.
there's no need to do that again. The same thing with the crafting feat. You don't need to do that bullshit.
Well, what
again.
about
Those
dueling
feats are-
feats? Let's talk about dueling. Hey, we're going to jump back to the replay thing. Let's talk about, should dueling feats be able to be bought?
Yes,
I don't know.
because
Yeah, because win
They're
by the
just- they're
skin
just as
and stuff
grindable.
like that.
They're
like,
just
that's
as
a lot of
grindable and
people.
annoying.
One at a time, one at a time.
Sorry.
Slow down, children.
So,
Big Papa's talking.
I mean, what about dueling feats? I mean, I don't know.
What about getting rid of those annoying feats?
Just do them and you
Nah.
get rid of them.
the huge landmark feats like that will require like doing it every day for 6 months. Is that really even necessary into the game? Does that say anything other than no fucking life?
Well, it's trying to get people to stay on the game. They're thinking the longer you're on the game, the more chance you're going to get to the marketplace. I mean, it's just a numbers game on that, so. But anyway, I don't know. Anybody else have anything to talk about the skill point CR inspection?
I can't wait to inspect everybody and laugh at them.
DPS meter.
So
Want one.
Yeah, I to be honest with you, I can't even be asked to inspect, so don't bother me.
Right.
Well, you don't do PvE anyway, Smile.
If they're going to go this far,
videos.
Now, if they're going to go this far, we should have 2 different CRs for PvE. There should be a DPS CR and a roll CR.
That is a kind of a good thing, because, like, for healing,
how would that work?
I'm not 100
Based
CR
on your
for
2
healing.
different sets of gear.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
almost
my
100.
troller is
like,
99 CR. There's no reason I should be listed as 99 as a deep. Even though I've got the gear, you got them people that are like, oh, they're a CR 99 DPS, but they put on a set of healer gear. Like, yeah, look at me, I'm still CR 99.
right, exactly. No,
You
that's a
just
good
don't know
point.
It's because of my
That is
DPS
a good
stuff.
point.
The CR should, whatever gear you're wearing, the CR should go down. It shouldn't be what you've got in your inventory or what you've equipped.
I was gonna say that. Okay.
Well, it
because
never
there's
goes down anymore.
There's another problem. It's the because I read this on forums today, and that's PvP still not locking you when you're wearing PvE sets.
Right.
And if they had it to where when you put on sets of armor and your CR adjusts to what you're currently wearing, and they had lockouts like that, like if, to queue for an arena you need at least 80 PvP CR, it would get rid of people queuing with PvE armor on.
But then you'd have to lock their inventory when they get in, because you've got a minute before the match starts. You can just switch on your PvE
Yeah,
gear
I mean,
right there.
yeah,
But
it
wait,
should be, the lobby should,
no one stop it.
it should take away your PvE, it should put a lock on your PvE gear when you enter PvP arena.
I'm surprised
That
they
would be
still
too much
haven't
work. That'd be
adjusted
too
that.
much.
Yeah, that's like a gaping hole in the game.
Ooh.
The
I know
TPS
that was
gear is
really
so
the
powerful
comments.
now
Yeah,
for the mods and stuff.
true.
They should just do it like they did it in the iconic anomaly soul.
Anomalies.
Sorry,
Anomalies.
fucking over his fucking joints and ripped. Listen. when you go into those fucking anomalies, whatever the hell they are, you
Your
can't go to
inventory's
your
locked.
inventory.
Yeah.
And I know that would suck if you ran out of sodas or something, but just be prepared. Just make sure your sodas are filled up. A PvP match doesn't last that long.
There you go.
You mean ask people to know what they're doing? No, that'll never work.
Well, the sodas
I mean,
wouldn't
I
be
guess-
locked. You'd have the sodas unlocked. Anything you
Well,
can use, like a
The
utility
easy
belt.
thing would be, though, it would just be to lock
Right.
from scrolling to your
Or
inventory.
just do it like they did with the trinkets. Just have it to where it's locked in PvP arenas.
Oh, yeah, I guess I forgot they did that.
What about a PvP specific soda based on each tier that's like a piece of gear that's not a usable item? Has a CR and everything, just like a trinket. It's just a PvP soda with a longer cooldown.
Oh, my God.
unlimited
There
use.
we have another fucking $200 million plan then.
No, make it sold from the vendors with marks.
Marks of Valor.
That wouldn't value any replay badges.
Exactly.
That would value replay badges. What are you talking about? Unlimited cola use? Scales with your CR?
If you bought them from the vendor, though.
He's talking.
You would
that
need
it's not
the
an
marks
actual
in the
soda.
first place. You
Oh,
would
They
need
give
them
him
in
means
the
like
first
it's the
place.
legend soda.
Yeah, exactly. The legend soda just for arena.
I don't know what a legend soda is. What the hell is that?
Oh
Oh.
my God.
Is that like
Next topic.
Cola party
Yeah,
pack
you
or
know what?
something?
Crappy.
I don't know what none
You
of that
can't
is.
blame everything on being high. I didn't pay my gas bill this month. I was high.
You
I
got
was high.
about sodas?
Well, you
Couldn't
told
get
me
it
you
out.
played
I get the
everything.
I'm high.
I didn't kill
Yeah.
you because I got high. I didn't kill that boss because I was high. Kaiser, I'm sorry. You have to carry me through Battlefield 4 because I'm high.
That's why I'm nature and I'm a healer. I
Every-
stand in the back and I hit
every
that
time
across metabolism and let you guys do all the work.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Speaking of Battlefield, fuck this game. Battlefield is awesome.
No, we're not going
Your
there.
bait is ending soon, son.
I know.
That's like, but
we've
you'll
been
be
having
in
a
withdrawal for a
blast
while.
on that shit, though.
Don't.
He'll be back.
It's a good
They
time.
all come back. They all come
Oh, yeah,
back
the bait is
eventually.
over in like a day or something.
Monday.
You playing after this, Kaiser?
I don't know.
Oh,
Next topic.
Next topic. Thank you.
playing. My lord.
All right.
What we
New
got?
content.
New content.
New content.
Same old, same old.
There's no content. They're changing the parks. Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's a good. I was actually gonna snatch those videos and I forgot. Just for the fly through of the Centennial Park and what is it? The tune.
They're cleaning
the
up
pillars.
old. Yeah, the pillars in Centennial Park.
So
in
we
Metropolis.
know what that's about? Has he dropped any hints about what it's about?
No, he didn't like the way that they looked when they launched, so they're just cleaning it up to make it look more appealing.
Yeah, I see.
That's all he meant by the Pillars of Hades, which disappoints me. As in, like, no new bounty or anything like that.
Right. So it's just a graphical enhancement, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is disappointing.
They could have done that in a Ninja update.
You know what I
Yeah,
don't
they really
like?
could have.
I don't like the fucking drop rates in the T5 shit.
Oh, let's talk about the upped traces in time.
Let me start this one. In case you didn't pay attention, Crappy, they, in the last hotfix, like 2 days ago, they increased the drop rates on traces in time.
And it works, because I got some. I ran
you know
Nexus
what? I
twice
think you
last
should
night.
I think you should just fucking buy it, just like you always bought the best tier of gear. You just buy it.
Yeah, I like that.
Luck,
Yeah, I like that, but
luck is
unfortunately,
stupid, because then you
we're
have the
stuck with
players,
this right now.
Don't get me started.
Make
I
it
blew up on
unattuned.
that
players
last time.
that suck with awesome gear because they're lucky.
It needs to be
Exactly.
unattuned.
The best gear in the game should be earned, not random. That's bullshit. But that's just how I feel.
Yep.
You could have
A lot
one
of people
item like the
agree.
Prime Helm. Like the Prime Helm was cool because it was super rare.
But the
and shit
stats
like
can't
that.
be like a legendary from World of Warcraft or something. Like one specific piece per raid that's like ridiculously
you
hard
know.
to get.
They have a way to fix this still for Tier 5.
Yeah, come out with the next DLC, and when you come out with a DLC, we need raids. Alerts don't.
Well,
keep
that's the
people
thing.
interested.
The next DLC is supposed to be group content. It's supposed to be a big DLC.
Yeah, it's going to be raids.
All they got to do is, next 2 raids, drop 89 gear.
Mogo
But
and
introduce a
Don't
90
drop
buyable
89
set.
here. Bring out
No.
an 89 vendor, and in the raid, one of those
Drop 88?
specific raids could have weapons drop in it.
Drop 88 stuff in the raids and make 89 stuff in the vendor.
Hmm
The marks
Yeah.
should be the marks you buy gear with, or the gear that you buy with marks is what I'm trying to say. Should be the
Herpadeer?
best gear in the game, in my
Yes.
opinion.
Yes.
Yep.
And therefore grindable with replay badges. Everybody wins.
And they should drop one rare piece, like
And you have-
PlagueViper was saying. They should drop one rare piece every once in a while, and it make it unattuned.
Doesn't have
And
to
if
be
they're
like
worried about losing money on replays and people jumping to this set, just lock it at CR99. You got to be like CR99 to even purchase from this vendor. So
they did
gotta
that
get
with
the
the
other
Warlock
stuff.
set.
Right.
Yeah, just increase it further.
And then I don't even remember what I
Yeah,
was gonna say.
but
Shit.
with them doing random drops, they get more money that way because more people buy more replays because they didn't get it. So they're never gonna put it, the best armor in a vendor buy with, marks.
Right, because
Think about-
once they have enough marks, they're going to stop running that content.
But wait,
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
here's the catch though. Remember T4? 4 sets of it. You had to replay the shit out of that to
Yeah.
complete all those sets.
Yeah,
Huh?
they just need to stop being lazy and put multiple armors.
If they gave us multiple sets to buy,
Or what we touched on before, a limited amount of replays per day /week/month, whatever.
that'll never happen. We just need 4 sets of
You-
armor, so then you have
you
to
know
spend
what?
a lot of replays and give them a bunch of money to complete all the styles.
Crappy's right about the next DLC. Here you go, Maps and Spittle. That exact thing. The CR armor is the best, the one you buy with marks. Just give us 4 sets. Give us a Green Lantern, Yellow Lantern, Red, and Blue inspired sets.
I think you need
Matches
to be talking
the
to
DLC.
Tunzo.
Give us 4 armors.
The way the T4 was set up was the perfect setup with Gates
It
and Prime.
was.
Perfect setup. They had that super fucking rare piece. They had 4 sets to buy. You got Amazonian gear, which gave you a little more survivability in Gates. Got your CR up, you know what I mean? And then
Right.
Prime, you were guaranteed some weapons and like a rare piece, like a neck.
Oh,
You know,
and
like
get
that's how they
discount.
should be doing stuff like that. Like
Get
that was the
discount.
perfect setup right there.
Why wouldn't people replay for 4 armor sets you're having CR inspection come up. You're going to need all the skill points you can get if you don't want to get kicked from groups.
Oh, they made mad money off.
They need to make
Prime.
this set up like that.
You know how many people reran Prime just for
Oh,
the fact
God.
that they might get the Prime helm or see
Right.
it? Like if you just have one item like that, it attracts everybody. Like if
That
you
and
bring
then they
something back
that and
like
then they
that.
eventually added the Wonder Woman and Circe head to Gates.
I've only ever seen that drop twice.
Yep.
See, don't let us buy rings and necks in the vendor. Only let us buy gear in there, and then in the
Shut
raids.
your mouth.
Yeah.
Seriously, no, in the raids.
You
Then
shut
you
your
could-
damn whore
Then
mouth,
they
crap.
drop rings, face, and neck.
Shut
which
up
would still
now.
give replayability.
Shut up, Crappy. I like be able to buy rings and necks.
I know, but I'm thinking of it from them as a business standpoint.
Yeah, I
You
see
need
what you
something like a face and a neck should drop in one of the raids, and the ring should drop in the other one, and we should get some weapons, and then you have to rerun the shit out of it to get the weapon you want, because you're never gonna get the fucking weapon you want. It's gonna take forever. Let alone the neck you want.
You know what I think you should drop? Your pants.
I'll have to send you a private message.
I think the conversations always go
I
to
just shaved today. You're in luck.
See, Smile's feeling some type of way tonight. He's getting a little lonely.
No, I'm alright actually. All
He's
bits
always
sending me,
he's always
all
trying
bits
to get
sending
me
me
to
pictures. I'm occupied.
He's sending. Oh no! What kind of
Oh,
picture?
What are you talking about? You talk so much crap.
Oh! Another muscle.
Twitter
peck.
pics.
I like that one.
Hey, I follow both of you guys on Twitter, so I want to see some Twitter pics.
I've
Crappy
actually
Orbit.
just
or
in this
Smile and
podcast.
Orbit.
Well, see, the
uploaded
next
the
picture that
pictures,
Smile's gonna post is him with a duck face, and you're just gonna be like, "Hey guys."
Funny.
All right,
That's gonna
so
be
is our
picture.
serious discussion? Are we pretty much satisfied? We got everything out there. On the
Yeah, I
serious-
just
shit
solved
talk
DC's
time?
problem. I just solved their problem. Make this shit like the T4 content, like Gates and Prime. There you go.
I'll be
problem
rerunning
solved.
the heck out
Bam.
of everything if they do.
Their artists are gonna cry. They're gonna be like, but that's so much work.
And bring Brainiac back. I like
No,
his
we
voice.
don't need him back.
I like his voice, man. We could just have his voice in the background. It's
They
huge
should-
to me.
That's because you're higher. Yeah, that's why you like it.
I wonder who is gonna be the next big bad besides maybe
Darkseid.
like No, that's gonna be for heroes because we're supposed to be working with Darkseid.
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's true.
Darkseid and All
Isn't he supposed to kill
We'll be
off
fighting
everything,
Allfather.
though? He's not
Darkseid?
really on the side.
Or
Well,
whoever
the thing
that
is that Allfather. Well, no, we all talked about. They didn't actually say that Allfather was gonna come with Darkseid.
Who the hell's all?
I thought they did.
He's part of the new gods. It's all new Genesis and all that stuff. It's all like the Dark Side Apocalypse world. It was a comic book Jack Kirby did back in the.
I can't read, so I don't do
Oh,
anything.
no.
But don't ask any more questions. You get count started on comic books. We'll be here till like sometime in the morning.
You
I
might.
know,
be.
I'll
shut
I
up.
got,
I won't-
I got
Him
sleep to
jerking
do.
off over there.
I bored Kaiser
Oh.
the other night in game for about 2 hours raving about 80s comic books. I'm sorry.
And when you sign in today, you're going to see about 50 pieces of junk mail. So your point?
I already signed in and I didn't see it. And I
Yeah, I
don't think
did it
you
before
wanna
I got
go
on
there.
here.
I don't think you want to go there, big boy. I'm just letting you know. So anyway.
I just want to know what was it like watching them build the pyramids.
Oh no!
Funny. Whose call just dropped? Who was that just said that? Let's see.
I think it was Vagrant.
Anyway.
I don't know. I think we've kind of segued into the shit talking portion of the program.
Yeah, let's talk
There's
a little
there's
bit
gotta
about.
be something else. Hold on. Go on the forums and look up a topic. Let me go to the forums.
Fuck
Crappy.
Hold on.
Fuck
Come
you
on.
the
need-
forums.
You're not yourself when you're hungry. Where's the pretzel burger?
I'm eating pizza right now. I eat cheese.
Apparently, it's not
pizza.
working.
We're not going to
Wendy's is a
dredge up that
fantastic way
stuff.
to
We
die
already
early.
talked about our forum issues. I mean, this
Oh,
is
come
all
on.
over the
Yeah,
forums. What we've been talking about.
Gotham City.
It's been
Open it right
It's been
now.
dominating the forums. Yeah, I wanted to talk about. We've got Smile on the show. We got Orbit on the show. I wanted to talk about a little bit about the return of one of your nemesi, or however you say it in plural. That's Nimbus Yosh.
Well, to be a nemesis, you have to be a challenge, or at least.
That's what I was gonna say.
You have
Don't
to
they
have
need
some
to be
kind
on
of
like
stand-
equal standing?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything equal there.
That guy just gets too much publicity. He is a fucking noob. It's like giving a new player to DCUO the title of Smile Before Death. It just doesn't match it, you know.
I'm just gonna say this. He seems a little too obsessed with you.
Yes.
You know, maybe he's a little too
Well, like I
interested
said,
in you. If you get what I'm saying.
yeah, I said earlier to Orbit actually. I said, you know, like these celebrities and that. I'm just saying there, they got people that you got fans, you got supporters, and you got the critics that followed that celebrity for years, building stories up against them to get money and you know, just building a career up. It's like as if Nimbus Yosh is one of my critics, you know, he just follows me.
No. He's not even a critic. He's a stalker.
Yeah, he creeps me out because some people be like, oh, he's uploaded another video of you. I'll be like, oh, yeah, that's nothing, no. This is my fan. And they're like, it doesn't seem like he's a fan. I mean, I take me serious, but
A critic is critical of you and then moves on, okay? Until the next thing you do, and then they say something But this guy he's basically got a whole YouTube channel dedicated to trying to prove you wrong or trying to make you look bad.
So wait. This whole beef is like PvP related. Does he even post gameplay?
No.
So how you gonna call yourself a DCUO? How you gonna call yourself the champ when there's no evidence? That's like, okay, here,
Right.
I'm on the show right now.
Does he even play
I
DC
beat
Universe
Nimbus Yosh
Online?
last week at PvP. I don't got a video, but you gotta believe it.
Yeah, I mean,
So officially, I am now better than Nimbus Yosh in PvP.
okay, Nimbus, you claim
You
to
are
be
the
the
people's champ.
But
I am the people's champ.
Now, you claim to be the champ, Nimbus, but all you do is post videos of other people fighting. I don't see...
look,
I don't see though.
let's
Yeah.
get this straight right now. The only #1 champion right now, and I'm going to be honest, is Orbit right now because he is #1 channel for DCO. And that's
10,000 subscribers. Give it up to
That's
Orbit.
right.
Go ahead, give it up.
Yeah.
exactly.
Orbit,
What's
I
that?
ordain you the people's fucking champ right now. You are officially the people's
And
champ.
I'm going to regret saying that because I'm going to hear the last of it. But that's just being honest now.
So, nicest thing you've ever said to me, Smile.
Oh, I don't want to get you at
It's
mate.
so
Go bed.
romantic.
I'm just
Aw.
being honest. You can't compare that chump to someone like me or Orbit. You know, we work
Oh, you
hard.
slipped yourself in there that time.
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing about a YouTube channel. It takes a lot of work to make a YouTube channel. Now, Nimbus Yosh makes no sense because he says you take your... He's putting you down for taking your YouTube channel seriously. Okay? That's what he's
worse?
saying. And then he's saying that you guys are role playing. Then he started off with something about it's a role playing thing where he's not really like this in real life. It's a role playing thing. Well, it just doesn't make any sense. His argument. It's like, why would he bash someone that takes his YouTube channel seriously as like a business aspect? You don't take your videos that seriously. You do all sorts of goofy shit in your videos. You know what I mean? So what? I
And
mean,
he's
I don't
kind of a
understand what point he's
hypocrite
getting.
because one of his buddies, not mentioning any names,
What,
has
Super
a popular
Hypocrite?
YouTube channel, and he puts a lot of time into it too. You know
Yeah,
what's different?
Super Hypocrite puts a lot of time and effort in his channel, and I applaud him for it. I mean, he's dedicated to his channel. I don't see you, Nimbus Yosh, putting down Super Hypocrite for putting time and effort into his channel.
That is a good
No,
point.
no, no.
You
That,
just
that's
almost
because,
made me choke on my pizza.
No, that's
No, don't
because
even
they're
lie. That's a
selective.
pretzel burger.
Did he
That's-
say
that's
choking on a penis?
No.
Sorry, mate, I had to.
That's all right.
No,
He's
no,
like,
no,
he's like,
no
hey, your
count.
YouTube channel's great. Oh, he's sucking on penis.
No count. They're just selective. I mean, didn't Super Hypocrite talk trash for the longest time, and now he's against it?
Yeah, of course. I mean, how many subs and views did Super Hypocrite get from beefing with you, Smile? He got a lot. He got a lot of subs, and you know what I mean? He played into it. Just like today, when he jumped in the middle of your little argument with Nimbus Yosh, you know, there we are, Super Hypocrite posting his 2 cents in.
Yeah, well, I'd like to clear that up actually, because when I made up with Super Patriot, we had a good chat, and
For like a day.
we
We're like-
Super Patriot said to me that Nimbus Yosh is not what he appears on his videos. He's actually a normal guy, down to earth, but on his videos, however, he's a trash talking idiot slash entertainer.
Okay.
And I said to Nimbus, you know, even Super Patriot said, you are not what you say you are in your videos. You are a different guy than you post porn into your videos. You are not what you say you are. You're just a genuine guy deep down, but stop acting like a retard, basically. And Super Patriot got butthurt about that and saying I'm lying.
So he said you were twisting his words, but
I've got no reason to twist.
But here's the thing: you're not like who you are on your YouTube. I mean, you are maybe a little, you know, but you're not like a total cocky, arrogant guy on. You know, a lot of your videos, you're cocky, you're arrogant. You know, saying I beasted this guy, beasted that guy, but you're role playing just like Nimbus Yosh does. So what's Nimbus's problem with you? He does the same thing you do, except you're actually making gameplay videos.
So
all
why
he does
is he
talk.
getting? Why is he even getting anyone watching his shit if it's like that?
They don't watch it. It's like loose women. There's a certain group of crybabies.
No, that's the whole reason he's doing it. He saw how big Smile got, and he thinks I can get some more viewers and subscribers if I beef with Smile again.
Exactly. He's
He's
just
trying
trying
to
to get attention.
Yeah, he's trying to get attention by attacking.
Hey, there's
people.
nothing wrong with that. If Nimbus, you know, I think Nimbus is a funny guy every once in a while. You know, I don't like his videos because it's just him there talking. I'd rather see him playing. You know what I mean?
His stuff is pretty funny, though. I gotta hand it.
Yeah, some of his stuff is funny. He's got the gift of gab. You know, he can. You know, and we're gonna try to get him on the show. I wouldn't mind talking to the guy. I got no problem.
Great! I just ripped on him, and now I'm gonna have to deal with.
Man, if we had him on the show after everything he said, he'd say "Percy" after every fucking sentence.
Yeah. Which I don't have any problem with the guy. I think his videos are entertaining. But then you have people like Super Hypocrite that comes along saying, "Well, smile before death. You know, we don't want to open those doors again. Of you know, blah blah blah. You know, and then he's trashing us for trash talking." But it's okay for his buddy to do it.
Here's my problem with Super Hypocrite. You can say you want to be good and a champion for the game and all that. You trash talked in the past too, and you got some of your featured channels are trash talkers. If you want to preach it, practice it.
Exactly.
That's my only thing. If you want to preach it, get rid of certain featured channels. Get rid of any videos you've ever trash talked in.
Why doesn't Super Hypocrite call out Nimbus Yosh and say, "Why are you making these terrible videos about this guy? Why are you sitting there?" Because it's not just Smile. He's bashing Arena Junkie. He's got a beef with a bunch of people. I think he's racist because they're all white.
That's terrible.
I think he's racist. I don't think he likes white people.
Well, anyway. He's terrible at PvE, man. I invited him into, or someone, I think it was Rock, they invited him into like a Paradox run. He's the fucking worst DPS ever. I was like, bro, go back to PvP, man, because you ain't doing shit in here.
Yeah, like, how can he DPS when he's got a potato gun in one hand and the other hand he's got a controller?
So, I mean,
terrible.
You know, if Nimbus, if you're watching this, and I told Nimbus, I said, I got Smiles back. He's my bro. I like him. We talk every once in a while. I mean, we're not good friends or anything, but the guy's he's always been supportive of the YouTube community, you know, of like smaller channels and stuff. You know, he has people on the show. He helps other channels. Why's he got such a problem with you? Is he jealous? I mean, you know, I just don't know. I mean, just come out and say, why do you have such a problem with Smile? Okay, he's arrogant and cocky. Well, Nimbus is arrogant and cocky. Big deal. It's the same.
You know, and Nimbus is kind of like an idiot. He's like, 11 months you've pushed out of my challenge. You're on different fucking servers.
Yeah, you're on different fucking servers.
Look. I'll give Nimbus at least one piece of good credit. At least when he talks trash, we can understand what he's saying.
Well,
unlike someone else.
Well, American Hero just needs a new mic. He's a cool guy.
Oh, American Hero. I don't think they have mics that translate mumble.
You're the one saying that?
I like American Hero, but I can't. He needs to get a new mic. I mean, he already said that. He was laughing about it, you know. So, you know, get a new mic. We'll get you on the show. You know.
But why call yourself the American Hero when you're not really representing America that well?
Right. The heroes act more like villains than the villains do.
You know what this game needs? It needs a karma system. If you're a hero and you start doing villainous activities like jumping people, starting fights, if you get to a certain point, Superman should kick you out of the Watchtower, and you're forced to be a Lex Luthor mentor, and you're now a villain.
Would they animate it?
Back
I would
that
love
way.
that.
All the heroes would be watching like, I don't want to go there.
It would be just. Could it be a Sparta moment? Kick him down the well?
Yeah.
Oh.
Orbit's being all quiet. He wants to keep the peace with everybody.
Yeah, Orbit. Orbit's like Switzerland. He doesn't get involved. Orbit's neutral. He doesn't get involved in this kind of stuff.
I get on with everybody. I try to.
Sometimes, yeah.
We should just get everybody that talks so much shit. We should get Nimbus, American Hero, Nimbus, whatever the fuck his name is.
It'd just be a screaming
Super hypocrite, and we'll get them all on the show.
Get
and we can just
everybody
talk
on one
mad
show.
shit
That
to
would be
each
funny.
other.
See,
That would be
Smile
so
always
awesome.
makes it hard for me because I like everybody, but Smile hates
Are you high
everybody,
too?
So he's so he's like always talking crap like to me in videos about other people, and I'm just kind of like.
But that's his thing, Orbit. I mean, let's face it. I mean, that's his thing. Being cocky and talking a little trash. That's his niche. I mean, that's what he
Nobody
does.
likes someone who don't talk a bit of trash, you know. You just find
Yeah,
it
or
boring
trash
otherwise.
about-
I'm sure you don't like some people. Let it all out.
Come on, Orbit. Let's hear it. Who are you beefing with? Let's hear it.
He's beefing with me.
I actually like everybody.
No, you don't. I could name
It's good to keep it in. No. Leave him alone. It's good to keep it in. I hate crappy, but I put up with him.
Who Smile?
Huh?
Who Smile?
Obviously, could you like him?
Okay, that's one. There's one, yeah.
Well, Ivy Seeker.
He's
Yeah.
on my ignore list. Yeah, that is one. Yeah, you did give me that.
So that's the way you take care of it. You don't bring it to YouTube. You just get an ignore list. You just put them on the ignore
He's
list.
just banged on ignore, and that's it.
No.
Yeah.
Why
No,
are you
I
so
just want to
mature?
say something.
Why are you so mature?
I
I don't understand. I'm just like your mom every other word.
Next video, you'll see I'm not sure. Stick me and Smile sticking our dicks down people's throats.
I got no. We should really get all these people on the show. That would be the funniest show ever if everyone was just
That
cracking
would be a
jokes at
great
each other.
show. Yeah, that
I'll
would be a
referee
great.
it.
Seeing
I'll
the
referee
Super
it.
Patriot would be the first one to hang up because he couldn't hang.
Well, I don't think Super Hypocrite would do it because he doesn't like negativity. Even though he's
Negativity, man. I wish I
Yeah.
could record
At least,
5v5 chat.
he
Holy
doesn't
shit.
he doesn't like the whole trash talking deal when somebody
make a
else is
video
doing
of
it.
it.
You
can make a video
record
of
the
it.
Chat. You can record the chat.
Get yourself open broadcaster software.
I
Easiest
guess
way
I
to do it.
can record 5v5 chat. It's just a bunch of uneducated people yelling at each other. It's
You ain't
fucking
seen
terrible.
PvP
You
chat
go in
then.
there.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
Well,
Well,
I'm
if you
looking
want-
at.
If he won't come on this show, come on, Patriot. I'll come over there.
yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
No,
The guys who needs the source cast.
no, that's not his show. That Trex runs that, and
Yeah,
Trex-
Trex
I
don't get involved.
Trex doesn't get involved in that kind of stuff.
Okay.
He's
It's
Come on,
probably
Trex.
because Trex has more maturity than Super Patriot, and he don't really care. He just doesn't
Yeah,
get
Trex-
involved.
Trex
Yeah.
just doesn't care. Yeah, he doesn't want to deal with it. So
He's got his own stuff, isn't it, Trex? you
yeah,
know?
he's got his own little thing. So
He doesn't like us though for some reason, man. We don't even say nothing about him.
I
I
don't
think
like you. Fucking
I think
can.
he's a
Ham,
cool guy,
come
yeah.
on.
they don't like us. They're on our show.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Orbit and Smile don't like us, but they come.
We're
on the
gonna
show
have
every
to
once
stir
in a
up some beef now, so Orbit could get us some kind of beef. We're gonna have to start some rumors or something.
while. Just
We're
think
gonna
how
have to start something.
You
I
get
don't
people
get
to
that,
use
though.
Orbit.
It's like physically impossible for my
I know
best.
a guy who knows a
Orbit
guy.
versus Odyssey. I'm thinking Orbit versus Odyssey.
We'll get him drunk and he'll let his feelings all come out and I'll record
I'm
it.
gonna have to make an EU character, and I'll go over there and shout some fucking crazy shit, stir up a bunch. Of...
now
I'm
Orbit.
Orbit. There's
Orbit
always
does
stuff being
okay.
shouting about me in the watch chat.
Yeah. Orbit does okay.
Why
on
don't
his
you make
own.
an EU character crappy?
I was thinking of it one day. I was going to.
Wouldn't be that hard.
I'd have to start from the bottom, you know.
And now you're here.
Start from the bottom.
What do you mean? There's a skill point requirement on starting stuff in the chat box?
Oh,
I'd want to play. You know, I'd want to go up against some people, do some PvE with them.
Oh, please, it's Orbit and Smile. What do you need? Like 25 skill points? a set of bloodbath gear?
Come on, Kaiser.
you're grasping at straws,
Sounds like
bro.
a challenge.
Yeah.
This
You're
guy gets
grasping at
traveling out
straws.
the wastelands. He's
Somebody
terrible.
wants to die.
So,
Oh, shut up, Crappy.
so one thing I want to know, Smile, if we do get Nimbus Yosh and American Hero on the show, will you be on the show too?
Of course I will.
Okay.
For freaking 70% of everybody on this show is just like, man, you know what I did to that guy's mom last night? How the hell are we gonna get them on the show?
But that's
What
the
are you
thing,
thinking?
though, isn't it? You know, like them bums. You know, let's face it, they don't deserve the time.
Right. No,
I mean,
no,
who are they?
Or
They're just-
Def and Nimbus in a voice chat. I would love to see that.
Well, they need to keep it in the game. I mean, keep it in the game. Why are they talking about? I mean, there's a guy named Arena Junkies who he makes videos out of, and he's making fun of Arena Junkies' mom and his grandma. I guess he got on his Facebook page or something. I mean, this guy's
That's weird.
taking it outside of the game.
That is
4chan.
weird.
Oh, you don't need
Grandma?
to be making. I mean, while
Yeah.
it's funny to crack a mom joke,
Those
here and there,
Arena Junkies do look a bit weird, though. The Arena Junkie guy.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean,
it's
yeah,
all
he's.
fun and games until you crack a mom joke.
But
and
still,
some
I mean, keep
mother
it
is
in the
dead.
game. You know what I'm saying, Orbit? I mean, just keep
What's
it.
that grandma ever done apart from maybe smoke crack once? You know, She's done nothing,
She looks like your girlfriend, Smile.
mate. Don't get me started about girlfriends. Man.
Don't you mean his
What-
boyfriend?
who are you sleeping with tonight? Your right hand, mate. You're dressing that fucker up.
Oh, here we go. I like the broken.
Yes.
Oh man.
Well,
Oh,
you've
good,
addressed
guys,
it.
I've got
That's
a good story for you guys about Orbit.
I know what you're gonna say.
Oh,
It's
let's
complete
do it. Let's
bullshit.
hear it.
Let
Let's
it
hear
out.
Drum.
Do we
the
have to
drum.
have a story every podcast
Yes.
now?
The drum of victory. Right, today, yes, I was in a chat with Orbit.
Oh,
like always,
Goodness sake, this never
and
happened.
guess what, guys? His mum come in.
Oh.
Orbit was like, Smile, what are you doing? And his mum come in and went, no, what are you doing? I can hear you downstairs. Shut up. Hold on.
She didn't
Nice.
say that. She didn't say that.
You heard it here on the DCUO project first.
Man.
Orbit got schooled by his mother. Oh, the next legend is Orbit's mother. Great.
Oh no.
She's
Is she
probably
a
a
hero
very
or a
nice.
villain?
She's probably a
Should
very
be
nice
hero
lady.
or a villain.
Yeah, she sounds nice.
Should you play a hero or a villain? Villains or get the fuck out.
Last time I asked her, she was in a Catwoman outfit.
Oh shit! Come on now.
Orbit knows I'm joking.
Yeah. We.
Come on,
Yeah,
he
but
just
he's gonna pay
sit
you
all
back.
down
I love-
like a friend.
I love the jokes.
Yeah, he knows
gonna
you're
pay you
joking.
back
'Cause she was
later.
in a Wonder Woman outfit, duh.
That's not that bad. Because the guy in my league, Brock Hardington, has pictures of him kissing dudes on his Facebook. So.
No.
Oh,
Oh no.
I want no part
That's
of
what I
that.
tell everybody.
You said that one night, and he left the raid.
Oh, he was in
For
such
like
a bad
20
mood
minutes.
that
Oh,
day.
he was pissed.
And I'm a
Yeah.
consistent ball buster too, and if I see it's getting under your skin and I'm really high, I can't stop myself. I'll just keep going at it. And he was in a bad mood for some reason. God knows why. I don't know. He smokes so much weed. I don't know how
That
he's
time
always in
of
a
month.
bad mood.
We can probably like cut your hair and smoke that and get high. I'm just
Probably.
thinking.
But man,
I
that's-
told everybody in the raid group. It was just a bunch of. I mean, it was a bunch of people we play with, but I just never like told them. And I was like, dude, I was like, Rock, shut up. I was like, you have pictures of you kissing dudes on your Facebook. And he's like, oh, and he just signed out the game.
He doesn't like
Quit.
that joke that day.
No. He's like, dude, you tell that to so many people, they're going to start believing it.
That's funny.
Right, back on the subject of Nimbus, yeah. I was just checking his popular videos, and his second most populous video is me.
Of
Smile
course.
Before Death is banned from the US. Now, who the fuck said I was banned for one? That's bullshit. So that's another bullshit trash talking video.
It's
It's
all
full-
Smile. I'll just save you the time. You can go through his entire playlist, and 95% of his videos are trash talking someone, either you, Moxley Mayhem, arena junkies. It's all it is. It's not even DCUO related. I mean, he's insulting people's mothers, which is fine. If that's his thing, that's fine. You know, big deal. But don't go on this big thing like you're the people's champ and hero and justice and all this crap. You know.
No. The only justice he could ever do is delete your character and fuck off. That's about it.
I'll tell you what you guys need to type in YouTube when you get the chance. Type in "Smile Before Death Gets Beasted" and there's like 4 or 5 videos that come up. So I'm on it now. Smile Before Death Getting Beasted. DCUO. Smile Before Death Getting Beasted Easily. DCUO. Smile Before Death Gets Beasted. And Smile Before Death Beasted by American Hero.
But it wasn't. But it's not actually Smile Before Death's main character. It's somebody they're claiming is Smile Before Death. So you know. And even if it was, he's not on his main character, so it doesn't count.
When I died against American Hero, I was on Monster's character, which was Mental, I think, or something like that. I've never played Mental PvP. Right. It's a loadout. It was just a random loadout that he had at the time that I was just using. And I had 1 meg speed on my broadband, which was shit. Now I've got 50 meg. I mean, I was lucky to kill him twice.
Right.
That's the truth of it. But I was just eager just to kill him. I was stupid for even going there because I was just stupid. But as for Nimbus Yosh, he has never killed me. American, yes. Rep, yes. But Yosh, as if. No way. Fucking Willy Warmer.
Man, you coming over here on our servers is a huge disadvantage for you in blocking and block break timing, man.
Yep. And it matters. Blocking and block breaking.
Oh, man, it matters big time.
Skill. It's all about skill with that. And unfortunately, I have that skill, you know? So that was
you have very little skill.
Oh, God, if you had skill, you would have won.
Bit. Last time we dueled, son, you got battered, all right?
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
In your base as well. You know?
I want to see.
You make me laugh, Smile. You're funny. I mean, log on tomorrow, rock bottom me, mate.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but you'll just tell me to go DPS stance.
Yeah, exactly. Of course I am.
When I go DPS stance, you'll be going, oh, please go back to tank. That was too hard.
It's because you're terrified to fight me in DPS stance. You're absolutely terrified.
These guys.
I think I hear a challenge.
I've got a coffin in my basement. It's just for you. So that's all right.
That's real love there.
You're a kind guy.
Orbit's got his head.
I smashed balcony all over the place after that podcast. By the way.
Really?
Yeah. I'll upload that in a couple of days.
Orbit beats up the Russian Batman.
No, it's pretty close.
Oh, bless him.
But you're next is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
What would it do? This guy is pretty funny though. I ain't gonna lie.
Who's that?
Nimbus Yosh, he is pretty funny.
Yeah, he's got some funny stuff. He's got some funny stuff. There's no doubt. I just wish he put. I mean,
he cracks me up.
Yeah, I mean, try to.
Everyone cracks you up right now.
One of the first YouTube channels I subscribed to.
Yeah, let's face it. I mean, the guy likes to hear himself talk. I mean, let's face it.
He does, man, definitely.
But we'll get him on the show. We'll try to get American Hero on the show. We'll try to, we'll have a friendly little, we'll get to the bottom of all this. We'll have a friendly little discussion.
That's not going to be. I can guarantee you right now, even if you're civilized, it will not be friendly.
No.
It doesn't need to be friendly.
I doubt if it'll be civilized. So.
No.
But it might get a lot of views.
Is that all you're worried about?
It gets so many views, trust me. I'd watch it at least 10 times.
Orbit, we're gonna have to get it in our podcast, isn't it?
Yeah, Orbit, you're always welcome to join us as well. You know that. So.
Orbit's too friendly. You need to start hating somebody.
Says the one who's all like, I like everybody.
I do. I like everything.
You're both buying from the same dealer. I swear.
And with the PS4 coming, Kaiser's going to have his YouTube channel coming up, so there's going to be another trash talker.
We might not be able to record with PlayStations, dude. We might be fucked.
No, they're changing.
No,
they're giving a patch.
All of you guys
That's
have
with the
YouTube channels,
PS4s.
right?
I heard there's something where we're not going to be able to record with the PS4s.
Yeah,
But you
Crappy's got
don't need
one
to,
and
Crappy.
Vagrant's got one.
There's no I don't think there's component cables.
Crap.
No,
yet.
no, they did say that Sony has acknowledged the problem and they're looking to resolve it within a couple of months of release.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
Crappy.
So I think a HDMI
Well,
cable
what
or something.
I don't know if you read this, but PS4 has already stated they made a deal with Twitch where you can stream directly to Twitch. So you just stream to Twitch,
Yeah.
then go to your Twitch channel, select the video, and upload it to your
Upload
YouTube.
it
That's
to
a lot
YouTube
of
that
work,
way.
man. I don't have a Twitch
You
channel.
still can do it though.
Yeah,
Not
but it's
big
effort,
time.
isn't it?
The
And it's
quality
15
isn't
minutes.
quite as good.
That's a lot of work to just you see something stupid happening in a raid and you click record real quick. You know what I mean?
You
That's
can only
what
record 15 minutes.
Yeah,
the
that's
bad thing.
true. So what we're getting at is the HD PVR won't be working with the PS4. Is that what you guys
No.
are saying?
Not straight away, no. But they did say they're going to be working on a patch to fix that issue.
But they don't even have component cables for us to plug in.
Yeah, but my HD PVR2 is HDMI in.
Oh yeah.
So which one
yeah.
do you use? Use the Elgato?
No, I use a HD PVR2 Gaming Edition HDMI. It's actually
the
HDMI.
the Hopage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same one. It just has HDMI hookups.
Ah, I'm gonna have to get one of those then.
I know.
So
but
so
see,
the-
they have a ban on the HDMI cable where you can't record nothing off it. So I guess that's what they're going to be changing. Because if you have a Black Magic and you record through HDMI, anything coming through that is blocked that you try to record.
You're kidding me.
Just so
At
you
the
can't
moment, yeah.
copy movies and shit like that. So they're just going to have to give it a way to tell that if it's a video game or a movie.
What do you use, Orbit?
I use a HD PVR.
The Hopage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kaiser
That's
uses a
normal
potato. Isn't that what that guy says? A potato.
We might all be using potatoes.
We could join
I was
Nimbus'
laughing
crew
when I
then.
heard that shit.
Well, I think we're about ready to wrap it up, guys.
Short one this time.
Short.
No, this was longer.
Hour and 25 minutes of just about.
Count doesn't have the space.
That's what. Nah,
I don't have the space to record.
Well, the good thing is at least this trash talking is entertaining.
it is
so
entertaining.
Nobody can
Hey,
say it's
Hey,
it's
Super
not, you know?
Hypocrite said it. If you're a trash talker, you're an entertainer. So, I guess you're an
PVC.
entertainer. I guess.
PvP side, bro.
I
So-
don't get though.
PvP
I mean, let's face it, these videos are quite long, you know. Hard to watch all of it, you know. For Super Patriot, and especially Nimbus watching the whole video.
I don't see that.
Really? Got nothing bad to do. I'm not saying it's that bad, but an hour and 20 minutes to sit there and listen to it. I mean, I listened to me and Orbit's one while I had a bath, you know. But that's about it.
In the bath.
You love Orbit's voice when you're in the back.
You like to rub yourself down while you're listening to
I mean, yeah, it always helps with the duck, you know. So I'm just saying, you know.
I
they
listen to
obviously
him
got
on the way to
nothing better
work.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
well,
figure
yeah,
you could
well,
listen to
well-
it while you're playing the game or fucking farming some bits, having sex with your girlfriend, whatever.
Oh,
Hey, babe.
yeah.
Hey, baby. If I can last the whole podcast,
I can't even last through the intro. What the hell are you talking about?
It's like hold still. I can't hear the podcast.
I
Hold on,
can't hear
hold on.
myself, and there's no way I'm gonna be able to get off if I can't hear myself. So I'm gonna need you to be I need you to shut up.
I know Count can't get past the intro, especially with all these guys talking. He's just instantly over.
Yeah, especially without my blue pills. But anyway,
Oh,
my little blue pills.
Oh.
Hey, I'm old, man. Come on, give me a break. I'm an old
hey
guy.
man. Hey man.
Send some
You
over
should be
here, Joe.
respectful.
Of your elders.
You're aging like shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. That sucks. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, if we do a cosplay next year at SOE Live, I'm going to be the fattest Black Adam you've ever fucking seen. Like, Black Adam, what's happened to you?
You fat Adam.
What did ISIS do to you?
You're at asses, isn't it?
How come? Why didn't ISIS leave your ass?
Yeah, it's like, she's dead. And I mean, come on. What's going on, Black Adam?
We
It's
should
going
go
to be
do some
bad,
LARP.
man.
Black
That
Adam
was the
ate way
LARPing?
too many pints of ice cream when he was leaving ISIS.
It's the depression.
Too much pizza, man. Too much pizza, let me tell you.
Motion leader. Oh boy.
So, in wrapping up, does anybody else have anything to say about any of the stuff we discussed tonight?
I think it's been pretty well covered.
I think we did a good job covering it. We got our opinions out there. We covered some of this trash talking stuff. You know, it's a common theme on our show. You know, addressing the trash talking. You know, hey, if they're gonna keep bringing it up, we'll keep talking about it.
Although I do miss the comments section. We need more.
Next week.
We need another comments.
Next week it'll be back. I just didn't think we had time for it since we had Smile and Orbit joining us. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys joining us.
That's all right. It's good. Thanks.
Well, you guys are welcome anytime. You boost the views of the show. I mean, you really give some good. You give some really good opinions and insights on the game. And, you get anyway.
Stroke it. That's right.
Oh, happy birthday, Crappy! I about forgot. I was going to
Chuck
say that in the
is
intro.
listening
Happy
to the
birthday.
Hell, it's not my birthday. Don't let anybody fool you.
Fuck you. It's your birthday, you old geezer.
How old is he like now? 60?
Fucking 75.
I don't know, but I think anybody watching this podcast should send Crappy anything they want in the mail as a birthday gift.
Oh, no, dude. I totally don't
Junk
want that.
loot, a single $1 over and over,
Kaiser
single
loves junk mail.
exhibits.
No, that's
Send it to Crappy with the title "Happy Birthday."
Hey, that's a good idea. That'd be a good little video. Crappy's birthday. Crappy's like, fuck you guys.
Or...
Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up, guys.
And thanks, Glenn, for putting his name correctly in the chat so they know how to spell it.
That's
Dude,
not
you know
how
I
you
got
spell
you.
my name anyway.
You know I got your
It's
back.
different than that.
Thank you for
whatever.
setting it up.
There's a space in it. Between Crappy and Heels.
Oh, you mean like?
Well, anyway, this is the DCU project.
Oh, Count, did
We do what
anybody
we
send you
do.
pictures?
We terrorize everybody.
We do what we do. It is what it is. We do what we do. And
We
we're
finished the job.
Count.
Yeah.
Before we end, did anyone send you pictures?
Send me pictures of what?
The bounty.
What are you talking about?
Last week, PvP phase. We put a bounty.
Oh,
you have
no.
to pay someone $10 million.
Did you really think someone was going to do that?
I was hoping I'd get some pictures.
Maybe in the future. Well, we got to go, guys, so we got to
Nobody
wrap
wants
this
to send
up.
you
So.
the kind of pictures you want.
Okay, Crappy. Keep it up.
So once
Except
again,
maybe
guys,
Glenn and his roommate.
thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. And till next week, we are signing off.
Give us a proper outro, man.
Yeah, why don't we have a credits?
get-
We got an intro. Where's our outro?
What
Let's
does
get
that guy
sponsored
say?
by
Did.
something alcoholic.
No, we need an outro video. We need credits.
No.
Get cracking.
I'm not that dedicated.
This video is sponsored by Replay Badges. Have a good night.
Buy them and give SOE money.
All right, bye, guys.